Hello? Hello? Hi! Welcome on in. Hi! Happy Monday. Whoa. We're partying early. We're partying early. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a good beginning of your week or whatever day of the week it may be for you in the future. Watching this as a VOD. Hello, I see you there watching this as a VOD. Hi. We love VOD watchers. We love lurkers. I hope you're all getting good work done today. I'm just realizing, where is my pen? How am I supposed to work without my pen? I'm just gonna dance instead, I think. Yeah! I found this song in a TikTok and I've been thinking about it constantly. Okay. I'm turning off cheek puff on this model because I hate it. Let's see. Item settings. My pen. My pen. Yippee. Now I can work. Yippee! All right, on today's docket, today's job, today's focus, we have a lot of the face rigging done on this model. We are only really missing the special mouth forms for V-Bridger. Hold on, I'm gonna hack in. I'm hacking in. Okay, we're hacked in. Wow. So most of the face rigging is done. We just have some special mouth poses and stuff like that, mouth shrug, things like that. Some sort of like physics and stuff that we have to do, but I don't want to do that on stream because it is complex and annoying. So instead, we're gonna rig expressions today, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, I have eye smile on one eye, but not the other. Happy, but only on one eye. Haha. Another thing that we could probably work on is the depth in the eyeballs. Maybe, possibly, we'll see. I might test it just for fun right now. There's a lot of little eye parts in this model is what has me hesitating. Oh, no, what has me hesitating is that there's so many different eyes for the expressions, right? So we have... So this is our main eye, right? Or I guess this is our main iris for this model. But we also have a lot of expression stuff. So we have expressions. Let's find them. I'm gonna clean up the file a little bit. We have 5 expressions. We have... Oh, here's all of them at once. But we have... I'm gonna make these ones invisible. So we have this pout. Where is the neutral face? So we have this pout. We have crying, which the crying was that one. We have heart eyes, which is pretty simple. It's just like swapping out the pupils and then adding a blush. And then we have angry. We swap out the pupils on that one. And we have eyebrows as reference and then mouth as reference too. So I think most of these poses have like special mouths, which usually I don't have to rig special mouths. But they're pretty funny ones, and they shouldn't be too complicated to rig. I'm looking forward to it. They just won't be getting like V-Bridger treatment because they're like expression mouths, and so it's like a different story entirely. And this one's very easy. This one is just little face shadow. This is my favorite expression to add to a rig, if I'm being completely honest. It's always the easiest to incorporate. Let me just very quickly do that. So this face shadow, I'll throw it in here. And then I'll set it up so that way it can rig on. Okay, so we have that. So this is the off pose. It'll come from up here. And you know what, actually? I kind of like when it fades on a little bit as well. So that's what I'll do. It'll be up there and invisible, and then it'll slide on and get more visible. Yeah, that'll do. Now, these irises, I believe, are the same. They're just darker. So, I'm just going to grab this. And do I have rigging on the actual thing? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Did I make my life more difficult? No, everything is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. That lives in there now. And they're both symmetrical, so I'm just gonna delete this one. And so this is going to now live. Not there. It's gonna live right. Here. Dead IL. I'm just gonna make a folder for it so I can hopefully find it a bit easier. I'll make it gray? I don't know. I don't really have like a system for like labeling things with colors on this side of the screen. I label stuff with colors in my parameters. With this, I'm like, I don't, What colors should expressions be? Hi in the loft. Hello. We'll make expressions purple. Purple. All of this stuff for the flipped right eye. At least I think that's... I need a new mouse. I need a new mouse. This is getting a little out of control. It's getting a little ridiculous. Okay. All of this, I'm labeling red. As in something I need to fix later on down the line. This is a temporary thing. You know what? We're just gonna turn that off for now. I'm just gonna focus on the one eye. It does look kind of cool to look at the other one, and like we've got separate eyes or something going on here. Okay. So this right here, this expression, did I on wow, what's so crazy about my mouse acting up on me like this is that it wasn't really a problem before. When they gonna open up that door? Okay, I'm gonna bring this. Maybe I'll make a new thing for it. Okay, right there. And then dark eyes. This will just be like a transparency switch. I think that's the best way to go about that. Love the song was used in a classic YTMND. I don't YouTube Minecraft Next Door. I don't I don't know what that's short for, but I think Weird Al was just sort of like his whole discography was so like internet, like early YouTube core. You're the man now, dog. I would have never gotten there. That's crazy. Pre-YouTube? Oh my god. Newgrounds? Was Newgrounds pre-YouTube? Were people just watching shit on blogs? I genuinely am like, I don't know. Cause like for me, it's like I didn't do like AOL and like dial up and that stuff. So in the era where I think a lot of people were in that like pre-YouTube young internet, I was on Neopets and like maybe Gaia Online. I like that was it. This Chapel, not to like completely switch subjects so quickly, but this Chappell Roan song, I keep seeing people getting angry about Chappell Roan because she's not very nice on the red carpet, and I'm like, I don't fucking care if she's nice. I don't care if she's nice. I just like the music, okay? I don't care if she's good, like nice to the paparazzi. Fuck those guys. What are you talking about? I hate this culture of like musicians have to be these like uber professional, devoid of personality, like idols, I guess. I'm like, I want a little bit of flavor. I want my celebrities to be a little bit angry. I want my band showing up drunk to the show. That's the human condition. What are you talking about? I don't think they should just show up and look pretty. Where's the sauce, you know? Where's the life worth living in that? You literally took one look at a drag queen lesbian who is obsessed with Miss Piggy and went, how come she's not acting super nice? What do you mean? What do you mean? She's the closest thing we have to Miss Piggy as a real person. I don't get it. Why are you mad? This is what I live for. I would much rather, I don't know. The older I get, the angrier I get at like the concept of nice. Cause I think it's, you know, there's a difference between nice and good, and there's like even like a difference between nice and kind. And I think maybe it's the New Jersey in me, but I think a lot of me sometimes associates niceness with like sometimes with people who are nice are dishonest, you know? And I would rather be honest. And I think that's just the Jersey in me. I think that's just the Jersey in me that's like, if you were making me choose between the two, then I would pick honesty every time. It could also be the ADHD whatever's going on in my brain that's making me do that, that doesn't really know how to handle social situations either. I just only know how to be I only know how to wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't know where else I can put it. I don't know where else it goes. Anyways, what was I talking about before that? Oh, like early YouTube. Weird Al, just sort of like the name that he made for himself, like that's your horoscope for today, is a song that I can like visualize the Naruto AMV as I listen to it. Like it was like Hardware Store, I didn't discover until later, but I 100% believe that it was huge. That's your horoscope for today was like if you watched any anime, there would be an AMV set to that song. And then like I'm trying to think of the other ones. The other like big Weird Al songs that a lot of people made AMVs with. I'm blanking. I mean, just sort of generally the different polka remixes and stuff like that. White and Nerdy. What unique gem in just sort of the internet culture and musical culture. Weird Al is doing his own thing, and he's always been doing his own thing, and I love that for him. All right, so that's the dark expression one. We're gonna do a little bit of work on the eyeball with this as well, but we'll do it at the same time as we rig the other eyeball stuff. Someone should make a Weird Al Hatsune Miku collab. He carved out his niche a long time ago and maintained that for decades. Yeah, 100%. And it's such like a powerful niche. Like it's such a powerful and specific niche that nobody's like ever tried to elbow in on it. I think partially because they just like don't want to. But like like nobody, I don't think there's a ton of musicians out there like that. I want to make polka remixes of pop covers. But like there's got to at least be a handful of people who were inspired by him like at a young age and went on to learn how to play the accordion. But none of them have reached his like he's infamous, you know? He has like a Tony Hawk sort of like status in my mind where it's like they're not necessarily like an A-lister celebrity, but they are a household name, which is a more interesting thing to be to me. To have a name for yourself, but not because you're a very beautiful, acclaimed actor. Or filthy rich. I have respect for that. What's the next expression I'm gonna work on here? Let's do... This is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, so I do have that set there. What I'm gonna do with this one... Soul leaving on. So I'm just gonna take this. And this is gonna live... I guess with this one, I kind of have to wait for the mouth to be done. And I want to do head angles on it too, but I probably should wait for the head angles to, like, do the regular head angles. Maybe not. Maybe I can do whatever I want. Dun 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 dun. get it down. Get it down, get it down. Get it down, get it down. Get it down, get it down. Okay, so the thing that I'm planning here is I'm just gonna set this sort of on the edge of the mouth here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I want it to be sort of like matching where the bottom of the teeth are. Hmm. I might just come back to this one. But I do think that I'm going to keep it in this sort of section of the rig, because this is what makes sense to me if it just sort of follows the jaw. For this one, oh, but there's a lot of cute rigging I can do. I can make the ears wiggle. Okay, this is like so lovingly separated, and I love that. But part of me is like, what? This to me is like a toggle for when you like walk away from the computer. Like this toggle comes up when you walk away. This is the AFK toggle, you know? I guess like it'd be kind of funny if the face was like moving around on like an idle animation. Like, oh, when will my body come back to life? You know, that could be really cute. Give you something to look at. I love the little tear. That's the thing that has me. I'm like, is the tear just gonna be like a cute little thing that's on it, or am I gonna animate it? I'm like envisioning it in my mind. We'll see. We'll see. What does the mesh look like on this? The answer is not good. Oh my god. Let's... I don't mind making this like a bigger mesh. You know what? I might... I might just make my own mesh. The interior of it, I'm like, I don't care as much, but the exterior, I want to be good. So maybe I'll just leave the interior as is. Oh, I just erased a lot. I am gonna close out your eyes. Leave that like that. I'm just like, the outer edge of this is very weird and crunchy, and I don't want it to be. Ghost! Ooh! Spooky. Ooh, fitting for the Halloween season. Los Spookies. Okay, so I'm gonna use this funny tool. This silly little function. Make this smaller. Do I want this to be 2? 3? I think 3. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna be a situation. This I'm just gonna have to mesh by hand anyways, I think. Oh, I'm hearing bogs darking? Dogs barking. Why are the dogs barking? Oh, I need to bring this all the way over here. Err. I've been working very hard the last few days on a couple of different models. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, my work! But I've been working on a lot of models the last few days. Hi, Pat! You forgot the time? That's okay. That's okay. Hello, I hope you are doing well. I've been working hard the last few days on a couple of models that are like I'm almost done doing a certain task on the model, but it's like eluding me for one reason or another. Just like a lot of very difficult tasks that it doesn't even look like I'm doing all that much work. It's a lot of futzing. So it's a lot of like finishing work and making sure that like certain edges and details are not like breaking. You know, it's like, oh, okay, this edge is peeking out at these poses. I have to go and fix that. And I spent 3 hours doing a bunch of different arm toggles, and then at the end of it, I'm like, well, it doesn't even really look like I did very much, but I actually spent a lot of time and did a lot of work on that. Which is just very frustrating, because it's like, I really want to, be able to update people, you know, semi-frequently. And it sucks when the work that I'm doing, it doesn't really equate to something that I can show people. 99% invisible ass. It's so true. I'm just like, oh. And like, I know that like the people that I'm working with they understand that I work very hard, but it's like I just want to be able to be like, here you go, here's the progress. Here's the progress on your model, and then they go, oh my gosh, yay! And it's just like, you know, it's half the fun of the job. But instead, it's like, yeah, this one sort of particular mesh on the model was like really just sort of breaking everything. So, but it took me a couple of hours to find it. It's like the troubleshooting portion is just, you know, the most important, but the least exciting. And it makes me feel like I'm not working hard enough. Which is crazy, because it's the hardest that I work. I'm like, I spent 3 hours working on something, and if it doesn't have, like, visual results, they basically feel like I am lazy. I'm like, what the hell? How does that work? Anyway, any kind of work is good work, regardless of, you know, if people understand what you're doing. If you understand what you're doing, that's what matters. And I'm just hoping that I can have some models done in the near future. Because I would really like to start next year with a smaller plate. November's around the corner. I visit family for a lot of my winter holiday. So I try to have what I can done before December. I am gonna buy a laptop so I can work a little bit when I'm on my winter vacation. But I don't want to sort of count on that. If only because I haven't really worked on a laptop in a long time. I don't trust it. I don't trust myself, but I also don't trust the laptop. Does that make sense? I don't trust myself to be on vacation. Oh! Welcome on in, Halmal Productions. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. If you don't know me, I am Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging and has silly side adventures on the weekend. Today, we are rigging some expressions. We're doing some meshing work on this little ghosty goo. And we're talking about working on vacation. I think that's what I was talking about, but I hope you had a wonderful stream. If you have to head out and do some post-stream care, go get a snack, go get some hydration, go take care of pets or loved ones, you are more than welcome to do so. Thank you so much for thinking of me as someone to raid. You got stuff done? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're hard workers. Union strong. And by union strong, I mean I am. The union, it's me. We're hard-working artists. I'm assuming you're an artist. I guess you can do other kinds of work on Twitch, but a lot of artists follow me, so. Yeah. Did in fact do art. I knew it. I knew it. Well, go get some rest. Make sure that you stretch your wrist. Make sure that you have some hydration. I'm gonna have some hydration too. A thumbnail for a YouTube video. Oh my gosh. I want to up my thumbnail game. It's kind of like on the back burner of things that I really want to dedicate time into. But I'm always rushing to just make some kind of thumbnail. Unless it is like for like a real genuine video, YouTube video that I edited, then they'll get a good thumbnail. But like I make little thumbnails just to tell people that I'm about to stream, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I take those as screenshots. In OBS. I open up OBS. I mean, you can tell. You can probably tell. But, you know, it's like I'll switch over to it really quick. I'm just like, I take a little thumbnail every time. It's just it's that. It's so efficient. Well, it wouldn't happen otherwise. Sometimes you just have to do something that you can do in a couple of seconds, you know? I do want to, like, my issue with the thumbnail thing, I would take all of my thumbnails in OBS if I could properly edit the text. The way that like text is set up in OBS is a little bit messed up. Yeah, I like to add like a stroke and a drop shadow and like a little bit of an inner glow. I like to make it look nice, but the issue when you do that with text in OBS is that sometimes you'll get like clipping on the edges. But I want to like add like gradients. I want to make it look nice. I just need to like sit down and get like a format going. But I think honestly for me having it in OBS is so the right move for me. Opening up different programs is like I don't know. I don't think I would be able to do it. I'm lucky if I tell people that I'm gonna go live at all. But I think that good thumbnails is an art form genuinely, and I do like look at other people's thumbnails and stuff that they've made, and I like look to it for inspiration because I'm always like, wow. Clown music, clown music. Okay, I'm gonna leave that where it was. I think it's fine to leave as is. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, is that the best way to do that? Most of this going around is fine-ish. It's like a little bit close on a lot of these that I don't like that. Dun 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 dun. You know what? I'll adjust this. Okay. Let's work on this funky little tail bit here. Honestly, I'm like just gonna reset it. Okay. What I'm gonna do is just draw along this edge. But yeah, there's honestly like enough tools within like OBS and sort of like plugins for OBS that you can kind of make pretty basic thumbnails just within OBS. Which is really good for like a going live notification situation where you're like streaming multiple times a week. And you just need something like really quick and dirty. Hi Gore! Welcome! Welcome on in. Hope you are doing well. Guys, I was so scared today. I opened up my bank account. I was so scared to look in there. I hadn't looked in there in a while. And I'd been spending money on stuff. I'd been not afraid to buy things. Because I had a nice little lump sum. And with my little lump sum, I was like, I don't have to be scared about buying things. And then I was like, but I hadn't looked at my bank account in a while. So I was like, oh, I'm a little bit scared to go in there. I'm a little scared. But then I opened it up and everything was fine. I had more money than I thought I did. And I went, oh, okay. Yippee! And so now I'm like, oh yay! I'm gonna get Poke. I'm gonna get Poke, and I'm gonna pay my friends Venmos. Poke! Yeah, I love poke. It's my favorite food. It's my favorite. If you're wondering, BZ, what's your favorite food? I like poke. And you're saying, BZ, what's your favorite JRPG? Well, that's Pokemon. But the two things don't really have any influence on sort of my opinion of the other, but I'm not a psychologist, so maybe it does. Who can say? But I am like, I'm gonna get poke, and you know what? I got the money to get boba too. I got the money to get boba. BZ rent is due in a couple of days. Oh! Okay, maybe I won't get boba. Maybe no boba this time. No, I'll probably get boba. I think it'll depend on how hungry I am. Because I had lunch right before stream, as I always do, which is why I'm consistently 15 minutes late to every single stream that I have. Because I don't eat until I, like, literally am sat down and am forced to, because I'm gonna stream for a couple of hours. Hater, redstone elevator, lifting you to me. Oh, you're a stoner. Back at my house, I got a land with zero ping. I've like ping ponged between like 7 different topics since the beginning of this stream, and I didn't even say what I named the stream after. I'm taking fan art tag name suggestions, because before on Twitter I did not have a fan art tag because I thought it would just be easier if people literally just like tagged me or added me, and even still I'm like, if you make fan art of me, just at me, it's how I'm gonna see it. But now that I'm using Blue Sky, and Blue Sky has like custom feeds and stuff, I'm like, I want to have a feed that's just for any kind of fan art that people make of me. Cause I don't know, Twitter had a terrible search function, and I wasn't really trusting of it even in the slightest. But with Blue Sky, I'm like, if somebody uses my little fan art tag, I could look at all of it in the same place, and I think that's kind of cool and exciting. But I can't think of like a funny one. I'm like, well, it could just be like BZ fan art, but I'm like, where's the sauce? It's sauceless. I want something with sauce, and so I'm like, I can't think of anything good. So I'm taking suggestions. The best that I came up with, and this was in a call with Pat, and it was here you go, BZ. that was my fan art name, my fan art tag name that I could think of. Was just like a tag that's just like, here you go, BZ. So I know that this is for me. It's just everybody saying, here you go. It's for you. Or right here, show it. Show it. BZ and art/fan art don't have much in the way of obvious wordplay. It's like I kind of have like a very ridiculous name, and so that doesn't really translate to just like common phrases at all. Well, I guess it does translate to like an easy peasy or an easy breezy, like all of that stuff, but I feel like art tags and fan art tags in particular, they're kind of, I see a lot of people use Illust, which is crazy to me because whenever I read Illust, like short for illustration, I always think that it just says lust. I always think that it just says lust. And maybe that says something about me and my own psychology, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say it because I know I'm not alone. I BZR'd. I bizarred. Not I bizarred. Get zarded. Web zarded. I did see the other day somebody was talking about web fishing and they were like, I thought it was like we be fishing because they like misread it or something. And I was like, that's really cute. I don't know how you got there, but it's really cute. We be fishing. Hi, Callum. Welcome on in. Hello. Hello. Hope you are doing well. We're discussing fan art tag name suggestions. So far we have I be zarded. And get zarded. I like get zarded. I don't know why. It just it does have a sauce that I like to it. You assumed it was supposed to be both? Both web fishing and we be fishing? I guess so. I guess it could be both. Interesting. The human mind is an enigma. Callum Ware and Callum Wart. Callum Wart. But yeah, that's the one thing that I care the most about. I think it would be fun to make other kinds of tags and stuff, like going live. Callum who? Callum where? Callum why? No! That's so sad, honestly. Asking the hard-hitting, important questions of our time. Me when I've lost Callum. No! I think I make a little ear in here. But yeah, I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna think on like the BZ themes. Maybe come up with something pretty funny and silly. But it might just end up being like goated art. Goated is pretty good.
Hello there.
The greatest of art time. Oh. It's a bit wordy. With the sauce? Ooh. Ooh, now hold on a minute. With the sauce? Hi, Jindo. I hope you're doing well. Is that a Narb Narb? Actually, that's a Zeep Zarb. Goated art with the sauce. That's a bit wordy. You're Gucci? Put the Gucci in the bag. Put the Gucci in the bag. I love saying Gucci instead of good. It's just one of the funnier ways to say, like, how are things? It's just Gucci. No, I have so much Gucci. Ah, my fault. Very demure. Very mindful of you. Also, hello, Koi Beans. I like your leet speak. I was watching a little bit of Northern Lion this morning, because it's one of the few things that get me at my computer at 9 a.m. And they were discussing Leet Speak, and I saw one person with my, like, laser focus in the chat called it Terezi Talk, and I was just like, I fucking see you right there. I saw that. You can't hide from me. In this, like, 1,000-person chat, I saw you! Homestuck, you can't hide from me, I know what you are. I see your soul. I'm allotted 25 minutes of Gucci every week when Ranma 1/2 comes out. I mean, obviously you're not watching the old version of it. I was gonna say, like, oh, are you watching the old Ranma or the new one? Obviously the old one has, all of it's been released. I was like, wait, not the right question. Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying Ranma 1/2? The reboot? You've watched us read the old stuff over and over. I think Ranma 1/2 is so incredible. It is such, like, I don't know, it's something that I think I enjoy more as sort of an adult, with, like, the capacity to enjoy silly media. It feels very different from when I was, like, a kid who was like, when are they just gonna kiss? When are they just gonna be in love? I'm so impatient about all this. I'm like, no, dude, the fun is in, it's in we're playing in the space. We're playing in the space until it's no longer fun to play in the space. And I like the space of Ranma. It's very, I don't know. I don't have, like, a good word for it. I'm just like, I like media that is very, like, romance and ship focused, and Ranma is, like, crazy for that stuff. The little, like, romantic in me who just likes silly scenarios is just like, ooh, this is my favorite food. Very happy and never had a Harry Potter epilogue where everyone is married with children. I saw somebody on Blue Sky yesterday. They were talking about their Ranma ship. Maybe it was you, Jindo. I don't know who it was. I don't know who you ship in Ranma. But I saw somebody talking about, I forget their names constantly. I'm really bad with their names. But Ranma and the pig guy. The pig guy is my favorite. I love the little pig guy. He's so funny. Yeah, that's him. I love him. Yes! And I was not, I think, yaoi-pilled at the time that I read Ranma as a child. So, like, the idea never, like, crossed into my mind. Not that you need to be yaoi-pilled to enjoy that shit, because also it can be straight if you want it to, because that's the fun of Ranma. But it's like, the way the two of them interact is so funny. It's such a fun adventure. It's just like, I am so silly pilled. I don't know. I just, like, this happens with Star Trek too, where I'm just like, I just like comedy. I like comedy. I like characters. I find it so much more compelling than like complicated storylines with like big adventure and stuff like that. I'm interested in like the people and how they interact with each other, and I love like a good farce, and it's like Rama is like all of that. It's all of that, and you get a little bit of action in it. It's crazy. Yes, yes. Like I don't know. I going to like school for animation where everybody's like story is king, story is king. I'm like, actually, I think I'm old enough now to like disagree on that point, cuz for me, it's not that story is king, it's that character is king. I think that there generally also has been like a shift in media as well where like this is like very true, and you know, maybe you could have your own sort of like complicated opinions on this, but I think the stuff that does really well as like a fandom has very little to do with whether or not the story of something is good, but whether the characters are compelling. This is true of like God, like the basic digital circus, like Homestuck, like all of these, like all of your like internet fandom titans are less about the story that they're involved in and more about how much individual people can play dolls with their characters. The best stories are character centric. People love people. People love people. I don't know what to... Except for the ones that hate people. But if you hate people too, then you just watch different kinds of stories. Speaking of automobiles, did you see the Transformers one? I don't think so. Transformers is another big oh, ad time. Okay. I'll just dance. Ad dance. Ad dance. The little ad hamster. I love that ad hamster. Okay, I'm done meshing this. Anyways. I'm like thinking about like all my favorite media. I mean, like, even just thinking about like what is the thing that I've been obsessed with recently, and the answer is mouthwashing. I'm obsessed with mouthwashing. That's another one where I'm like, okay, I think the story of this and the sort of like why did you say hi like that? He said it a little bit weird. Okay. But mouthwashing, which I'm obsessed with, is like the characters are they're important, they're well written, the story is also really good and important. And I think there are some people who are playing with the characters a bit like that they're dolls. It's a little bit fucked up to do that with mouthwashing, if I'm being honest. But I understand the sort of like you're compelled to because of just there's horrible situations and you want to see people, these characters you really like in a better situation. You want to fix it fic a little bit, you know? He said hey, he did. He's going off book. You can't do that, Zebra. The people want you to say certain things. Come on, Zebra. Get it together. Say the line. Yeah, don't rewrite my scripts. Where was I going with this? Anyways, yeah, character is king. If your characters aren't king, people aren't gonna play with them in the same way. I'm trying to think of like a good, like other than like literary classics, you know? I feel like a lot of stories today that doesn't happen. I don't know. I think my brain is just like, look at Yakuza. Yes, people love playing. The characters in Yakuza are crazy. Oh my god. People love playing with Majima like dolls. That's what Majima is there for. Yakuza exists so I can put middle-aged men in scenarios. Seven, that was so many. It's all that you need for the hour. I'm so sorry, Jindo. It's a lot. I know it's a lot to get through. But part of me is like, I like having the big roll of ads once an hour, so that way when I do take like a pee break, then I can just sort of run my ads then. He is such a diva. Who is this diva? It's okay. See? It's a good pee break. It's, you know, you just sort of take a little moment to yourself. Anyways, the Transformers one, I don't know anything about Transformers. I know that Transformers is gay and that people like playing dolls with their Transformers. I don't understand it because I'm scared of drawing robots. The concept of drawing robots terrifies me. But I'm like, you guys have fun playing dolls. You don't have to know shit, but Transformers 1 is so gay. I know this because most of them, there are very few girl robots. And the ones that are girl robots are like trans lesbians, right? Something like that. All of the Transformers knowledge that I have is osmosis through other gay people. So all Transformers are trans. It's right in their name. It's right there. It's right there. And they're not called cisformers. That show would suck. Oh, I'm giggly. I'm giggly. I needed a sip of my water. What the hell was I doing? We have that on Earth. They're called cars that don't do shit. The only Transformers media that I have like consumed in the last well, just really at all, actually. Just at all. Is I saw the Bumblebee movie. I saw the Bumblebee movie with John Cena, and there was a woman, and Bumblebee was very cute. That one was a good one. It was a good movie. I don't remember very much about it, if I'm being completely honest with myself. It was bad, but Bee was so cute in it. But here, it was like good compared to like the other ones, and like, right? Something like that. Bee was voiced by Dylan O'Brien. That's why you watched it, even if it was only like 10 minutes. Bumblebee. I like Bumblebee. I think Bumblebee is a really cute name for a car. I think the reason that I can't get into Transformers is that I'm just not car pilled. I just like, cars make me angry. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do Transformers for public transportation? Transformers! Exactly, Callum! Exactly! What I remember of the Bumblebee movie is that he was very, kind of like Iron Giant core. Like, he was very cute. Transformers 1 takes place on Transformers Planet before them ever coming to Earth. You're like, how do they know what a car is? Yeah, it was very Iron Giant coded. We've cracked the recipe on how to make me sad for a robot. How to make anybody sad for a robot. We did it perfect with Iron Giant, and everybody's just been chasing that high ever since. They did give him really sad eyes. He was really cute. Transformers Beast Wars being a thing when you were growing up, they're probably the Transformers thing you engaged with the most. I had like a couple of like McDonald's Happy Meal toys that were like, I think they were GoBots. They weren't like Transformers. Sorry, I'm like girl toy pilled. When they did, you know, I was getting the girl toys. You give robots emotive eyes and responsive ears, that's the recipe for success. You gotta baby them. You gotta like babyfy them a little bit. I don't want to listen to this one. No, I'll listen to this one. I changed my mind. I'll listen to it. It's fine. Robots that turn into dinosaurs. Everything about it is perfect. I understand why people love it. I understand what's good about it. I understand what makes it all tick. It's just like a recipe for like things that I'm like that I'm tuned out about, you know? I don't know it. It's just it's not BZ flavor. I don't know what that is though. I don't know what BZ flavor is. I liked a robot in Rogue One. He's good. He's sassy. Pat was telling me about they had a robot in the newest Star Wars game. That was kind of he kind of like bullies you a little bit in the way that the Ghoul does in the Fallout show. So it kind of makes you go like, is that allowed? The sexy zombie cowboy dilf, the Ghoul? I talked about the Ghoul after I finished watching the Fallout series. That he's kind of that. I need to remember to put him on my hear me out cake. I don't think anybody needs to hear me out that's actually seen the show, but like what they were doing with him, Mr. Walton Goggins. I'm fucking normal. He's a sad dad. He's also like doing some like crazy Dom shit in there that I'm like, are they allowed to put this on TV? Hi Lux. Hi Lux, we're talking about the Ghoul from Fallout. Me and Pat, this is related, I swear. Me and Pat have been watching, we just started watching Star Trek Enterprise, which is like not good. But thinking about the Ghoul man making the doe-eyed girl drink the water, the yucky water, and that whole scene, and my brain is like frying even thinking about it, because I'm like, this shit's crazy horny in ways that I cannot articulate. There was a very similar, less antagonistic situation in Enterprise and both me and Pat were like, whoa! Mostly me. Enterprise is horny as hell. Enterprise is really horny, really homoerotic. I mean, I'm not saying that Star Trek, it's like Star Trek's first time being horny. That would be an insane thing for me to say. Star Trek has always been horny, but like, Enterprise is horny on like a new level, and maybe it's just the fact that it's being shot like with a nice camera and like 16:9 content that it looks like modern enough that I'm like, whoa! Star Trek was always horny and gay, but like Star Trek Enterprise is horny in a way that I'm like, it's like the male gaze is in full effect in a way that I am like innately familiar with. The women are getting naked in sort of the way that pissed me off when I was in high school. So it's like, that's all very familiar. And yet, like, there's something about the cinematography and like the choices that they're making that I'm like, you're accidentally doing like a Naruto Sasuke situation here, where this is way gayer than you're intending and you don't even know it. Anyway. They had 3 episodes in a row that they had hairy men walking around shirtless, and then they keep putting them in their little underwear, and then you can see their strong hairy legs, and then they've got them collapsed on the ground, writhing. I'm like, oh my god! Stop! Stop it! Jindo, you need to go talk to Pat about Teen Wolf. Pat tried to get me into Teen Wolf. I can't do it. I can't do it. Are you sure they didn't know what they were doing? I need to look up the cinematographer. Maybe they did know what they were doing. Pat Teen Wolf enjoyer? Yes. Yes, not the BZ Garrick. It's a very different kind of horny compared to what Star Trek was horny for before. Because in original series Star Trek is horny in that it fucking invented slash fiction in general. So like Kirk and Spock. But honestly, the shit with Kirk and Spock is much more like romantic. It's much more romantic than it is like sexual, right? The sexual content in original series is they have women dressing in like such little clothing that it has me go like, oh my god, it's the 60s. Are they allowed to wear that on TV? Like they just straight up didn't have like rules, I guess. I'm like, whoa, you could show belly buttons back then? This woman's got like a slit up her whole entire dress. Like that's crazy. I didn't know they could do that in the 60s. And you've got, you know, like the main girls are all wearing their cute little mod mini skirts and stuff like that. Like they look cute. The thing is that their outfits more often than not are cute enough that I can like forgive that they're, you know, really sexualizing the hell out of these women. Because then they also like put lighting on their eyes that makes it look like they have 6 million stars in them. It's beautiful. I'm like, I don't care that we're over sexualizing these women because look how beautiful their eyes look. Oh my god, that's original series Star Trek. you guys can keep talking about Teen Wolf while I yap about Star Trek. And then what happens in Next Generation is that they get really into feet. I can't fucking. And then they stay with that. And then they stay with that for like, just sort of like the golden era of Star Trek. Is that you just the nature of Next Generation, Deep Space Nine to a lesser extent.
Hello there.
It was mostly an issue of Voyager and Next Generation. At least maybe I'm looking at Deep Space Nine through rose-colored glasses, but there were a lot more feet in Next Generation and Voyager. The thing with Deep Space Nine was that like they like sex happened. That was the thing that was kind of funny and interesting about like Star Trek in a lot of ways was that like these were just like fully grown adults that like would meet other adults and then just like they'd fuck. It would be like, oh, okay. And we didn't have like the baggage of the 60s where it's like we're gonna flirt, but it's not gonna go that far and we're not gonna do this thing. It was just like they just bone because they're like fully grown adults and you know, 300 years in the future. Hi, Raiders! Hello, I can't say Riolu. Hello, welcome on in. Hi! If you don't know me, I am BZ. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber, though I'm looking a little extraterrestrial this Halloween season. I do live 2D rigging today. We're rigging some expressions, though I've gotten very distracted today talking about Star Trek, talking about media in general, and you've come in on a very silly moment. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good stream. If you have to go and head out and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so. Thank you so much for thinking of me as someone to raid Star Trek. Yes, we were talking about Star Trek. We were talking about sexuality in Star Trek, which like how they got really into feet in Next Generation. They did this thing in Next Generation where they would have our two female leads, Beverly Crusher and Deanna Troi, and they would like meet up with each other for like girl time, and their girl time was like yoga in front of a mirror. Like, I understand that like the girls go to yoga, girls be doing yoga, and sometimes you have it in sort of the ballet room with the big mirror. Q episodes are an excuse to do Shakespeare plots? Yes. They love having they love making excuses to do shit in Star Trek. They're like, I want to do a Mafia one, so we're gonna go to Mafia Planet. And I'm like, let's go. The girls be doing yoga, but I know why they're doing yoga, and I know why they're doing it with no fucking socks on. Anyway. So, but Enterprise has got a completely different flavor. And I just know that when I get to watching the reboot movies, the Star Trek reboot movies, they're gonna be pissing me the fuck off. I got, like, physically angry watching Enterprise yesterday because they put, one of the characters in a t-shirt. They went to Risa, which is, like, the sex planet. They went to the sex planet, Risa. If you're unfamiliar with Star Trek, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a sex planet. And they went there, and they had one of the characters there, and she was literally just wearing a purple t-shirt, and I got so mad that I, like, had to, like, steel myself. They had multiple people in basic t-shirts and only one looked okay. We're gonna talk about, they've talking about the fact that they got our two main boys. Nice shirt! Yeah, I get so fucking mad. So fucking mad. Costume department, I need you to do any kind of work, please. Oh, I'm getting myself mad about it. If I never want to see a motherfucker in space wearing a t-shirt. Unless you are literally in, like, at the International Space Station wearing a t-shirt. You can wear t-shirts up there. In real life, it's fine. I don't want characters wearing t-shirts in sci-fi. Not in Star Trek sci-fi, at least. I don't know. I think I was just, like, mad because I was, like, I realized that sort of, like, the 90s era of, like, costuming was behind me. And now we're just in the era of, like, of what not to wear. And it's just, like, everybody has to wear, like, t-shirt and shorts. And I'm like, where's the size? Stargate. Okay, well, I do think, okay, and, like, thinking about it a little bit harder, I'm like, t-shirts are fine in, like, a lot of, like, blue-collar space. Like, if you had it in, like, an Alien sort of situation, Alien, like, the movie Alien, like, those characters are wearing, you know, like, real kind of clothing in a sci-fi scenario. It has to make sense to the world. To the world of Star Trek, it just pissed me off. It was like, that's not, no, no, I don't like it. They had the captain and the right-hand man playing space lacrosse wearing goddamn pit vipers. They looked like that one blue alien from Avatar that you know the one that I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But that episode made up for it, because then the one guy had to force feed the other guy water because he was dying of heat stroke, and he was like, I'm gonna shove this water down your throat even if I have to like make you sit down and do it. It got really homoerotic, and that was, that made up for it. And also Mr. Krabs was in that episode. They had Clancy Brown in it. I'm so normal. Welcome to my normal stream. Hello. Hello, new people. What the hell? We've talked about like 11 different topics today, and I've got nothing done. Joyride. Good time. Tonight. I can't not dance to Kesha. I'm like, I got so riled up that I legitimately am like a little bit dizzy. Gotta go make your spaghetti. Oh my god. Stargate is fun because it's like, what if we just had instantaneous interstellar travel dropped on us in the 90s to aughts? Yeah, that, like, when it's a situation of like, we're set in a particular time period and we're gonna dress like we're set in a particular time period, I'm like, that makes sense. And in the world of Star Trek, if you sit and you think about it like a little bit, I think it's in like 2054, 2056 is when when Zefram Cochrane develops warp engines and meets Vulcans. That's like the start of Star Trek, you know? That's his name, Zefram Cochrane. Don't tell me anything else. So it's like setting it near like 2050. It's like, yeah, right now in 2024, people are wearing pit vipers and t-shirts and shorts, and we're all wearing that. So it's like, yeah. But I'm like, where's the sauce? It's like 100 years in the future. We should at least have a different silhouette a little bit, you know? I don't know. What I do like about Enterprise's costume design is that I think that their uniforms are actually pretty interesting in that they're not very much like the previous ones, but they are very reminiscent of like genuine like astronaut uniforms in present day. I'm like, that, I like what they did there. I do want to watch Stargate. Stargate is on my list. I've got a lot of things on my list that I plan to take care of once I don't have any more Star Trek to watch. I got a lot of Star Trek to watch. I like it conceptually. I did wish they had more station color. Literally, that's my complaint of every single Star Trek series that isn't the original series. I guess Lower Decks and animated series kind of get a pass in terms of like color palette because they're animated, and so people have to make a little bit more conscious decisions on what the sort of environment is going to look like. And when you think about it, sort of like the decisions that were made in Next Generation reflect the times and sort of like the work world. Like, Next Generation kind of takes Star Trek into more of like an office drama in a lot of aspects, and so you have a much more corporate feel. But that also means that the ship is not the ship. Yeah, the ship is uglier. Oh, you mean like the command engineer science colors? Yeah, I like when we have sort of the Wiggles effect on all of our characters. BZ like, I fucking hate it when they wear t-shirts. BZ like, I love the uniforms in the original series. Those are long sleeve t-shirts, bitch. Okay, those are different. That's different. Oh. We'll do Sol angle XY. It's different. It is different though. It is different though. I think what particularly pissed me off with that one character wearing a t-shirt was that she was wearing not just a t-shirt, but like a women's cut t-shirt. Which, if you've ever worn a women's cut t-shirt, you know that they are possibly like the worst cut of shirt that has ever been designed by the human world that we know. Where they just sort of, it's like the sleeves are practically non-existent and they cut into your armpit. And they just piss me off on sight. So seeing that in like a future world scenario just like made me see red. Baby cap sleeves, it's horrible. Pissing me off. It's not the end of the world. I just like getting opinionated over like things that truly don't matter. I like getting mad at like a one episode of a TV show that everybody hates anyways. Okay, so we have that. Let's do Sol XY. And then I'm gonna want to do Sol Z3. Let's do that, and then that. Oh, we don't even have this rigged to anything. Put that in there. Sol leaving Z1. I don't know how my brain works like this, that I can just sort of like be so not focused on what I'm doing, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done talking, and then I just alright, back to work, I guess. Okay, for this, I took too long. If I hadn't been waffling or putting together a costume, you'd be able to get the contacts in time. No! If only you could dye your eyes. My brain is acrobatic. It truly is. Yeah, if only you could just, like, change the color of your eyes as easily as you could change the color of your hair. my ideal Halloween costume. And this is a Halloween costume that I've thought about for some time, but have not really been in an environment where it would be appreciated. So I haven't done it. I really would like to do a Halloween costume. I want to get prosthetics, like face prosthetics. I want a new face. I want a whole new face. Um I want to do this desperately. And anybody who like knows me close enough on Halloween, they will hear me say this. I want to be a whole ass alien. I want to get like the big head. I want to get the prosthetic little eye things like crazy. You know, I want it to look good. And I want to be like a green alien and then get like a lime green suit, you know, like a little like a Zentai suit, you know? So it's like I have green skin and my green head, and then I want to get one of those like anime girl like cowkinis. And I just want like that's my like alien costume that I want to do. I want to be like a sexy alien, but specifically a sexy alien in a little Halloween a little cow costume, because I think green alien with like cow print stuff is so classic, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do a sexy alien costume. I'm like, that's my vision. But I have not had a reason to invest my time and effort in learning how to do heavy prosthetic face makeup. The other stuff is like easy. Getting like a cowkini is not hard. But you know, just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the. But one of these days, I saw a post recently that someone was talking about their like the like different kinds of people who make Mii's, like Miiverse, like Nintendo Mii's, and it's like there are either people who make um Mii's sort of in the flavor that Nintendo kind of makes them, like very like basic eyes that like no like eye whites and just kind of a very simple face, simple hair, normal. And then there's like the cute ones where they use like kind of the more kawaii eyes, and they have like they're like little guys and they have the little cute hair and the cute Mii's. And then it's like, then they have people who are just like using the Mii creator to make absolute freaks. And that's me. That's what I'm doing. I'm using the Mii creator to make absolute freaks. And I think that's also analogous to like what people do for Halloween. Where they're just like, I'm gonna I'm gonna be a toothbrush. I'm gonna be a toothbrush. Life's too short, be a toothbrush. I left you all behind. Still here in Tennessee, you're always on my mind. I can hear your southern drawl from 1,000 miles away. What have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. Gotta drag your friends to Halloween karaoke? What's your Halloween karaoke go-to? I think Monster Mash is kind of a good pull for Halloween karaoke. Why he get kind of big? I hate when the sway feature does that. Things that go bump in the night? That's a good answer. We were talking too much about Star Trek feet for Lux, I think. He got scared. Every single time Horse Girl hits that little, like, clearing of her throat, I think I'm about to hear the Naked Mole rap. Every single time. This? That's... I'm sorry. I need to... Shit. I forgot this was fire. Oh, shit. This is a song about me. Wait. What the fuck? What is that? That freaky thing? What is that? That freaky thing? Bart Simpson scatting as a vocoded naked mole rat. This is so, like, Nancy, I love you and I love your work. It's so funny that they made 2 white people rap songs and featuring the same woman. She didn't have to work for any more days in her life after she did do the Bartman, and yet she went and made this too. I don't... Good for her. Well, can I get a booyah? And unstoppable. And the best friend, Kim Possible. Why do I know this? I would love to just sort of collect songs of this genre, but I can only really think of, like, I don't know, I maybe 5 if I really sat down and, like, thought about it and, like, went through my Spotify. I could probably find a couple. There's this song, like, animated animal cartoon rap. Cartoon rap is such, like, a genre. I'm listening to the Bartman now. I don't think I can make it through Bartman, but I'm gonna listen to it. This was number 1 on the chart for, like, a long time. Also wild to know that Will Friedle, I'm guessing that's who Unstoppable is, was dealing with debilitating anxiety that made him switch to full-time voiceover work for, like, a decade plus, and, like, a year into this, he sung this. It's inspiring to me as somebody who doesn't have a lot of the confidence to make my own covers, but desperately wants to. Would you guys do the Bartman with me? If I did a Bartman cover, would you? Hmm. Do the goat man. it's like me asking you guys if you would still love me if I was a worm. But it's worse somehow. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, actually, this one is better than the naked mole rap. Because there's like a good song underneath Bart. Mothballs in the beef stew. Bart, you little shit. You're gonna kill your family. That shit's so carcinogenic. They don't sell that in a lot of states anymore. Do the Bart man. Favorite Simpsons character, go. I wanna know. Favorite Simpsons character and defend your point. He's so mean about they're all so mean about the saxophone, and she's genuinely good and talented at it. Bleeding Gums Murph. Wow, we got some that's a deep cut. Lionel Hutz. No, Lionel Hutz is a great answer. Pat, you've not seen The Simpsons? I've not seen a lot of The Simpsons, I'll be honest with you right now. But I started watching, like, the first season, Simpsons, and it legitimately made me cry. Like, 3 episodes in. The first episode alone made me cry. But there was the episode of, like Lisa has, like, depression, and she, like, plays saxophone with, I forget who it was, on the bridge, and it's just, like, fucking beautiful. And I'm like, what the hell? And then you watch Family Guy, and they're abusive to Meg, and you're like, what the hell? Oh, that is Bleeding Gums Murphy? Oh, shit! Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, he fucking ruled. The first episode of The Simpsons, legitimately, is, like, really good, Christmas watching. Like, if you've never seen the first episode of The Simpsons, it is like a Christmas special. Their pilot episode is a Christmas special, and it's fucking beautiful. It's really good. I just, you know, I can't even put into words. It's about them. It's about Homer he doesn't get his Christmas bonus, and he's like trying to make money for the family so he can get Lisa and Bart and Maggie and Marge Christmas presents, and he doesn't want to tell them that he didn't get his Christmas bonus. Oh, it's just so sweet. This is Gums Erasure. I can't believe I thought you were a real Simpsons head. I thought you were a real simp. You can't say that on Twitch, but I'm saying it in the Simpsons context, okay? Okay, Jeffy boy, if you're listening out there, I'm saying it in the same way that Mr. Burns goes, well, if it isn't the Simps. I do like when Mr. Burns reads your name wrong like that. Yes! It's what I like. Sleep, slay, repeat. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Look at, ooh. The ghoul. Mr. Burns isn't my non-main family pick, but it's damn close. Mr. Burns is funny. Okay, but how do you feel about Mr. Snurub? Mr. Snurub? An upstanding member of the community. I do like the way he thinks. That's the thing about The Simpsons. If you've never seen The Simpsons, it does feel like a little bit of, there's a lot of like in jokes that you won't get. You know? There's just so many it was so influential on comedy for so long that it just sort of has like this grip that you're like, oh, I didn't know that that was where that came from. And then you watch it in The Simpsons and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I want to look for my favorite Simpsons clip. Hold on. I love this fucking clip. Oh, it's so crunchy too. This clip is so crunchy. I just love that gag. Whew, God, that was an edge. Classic. Classic. All right, where did I just put the soul leaving on? Okay, so I need this. So this right here, turn that off. That there. I'm gonna set a thing for this. You know what? No, I don't think it should be on all of it. I think it should just be on this soul, like the main soul. Just making it a little bit brighter. And then making it less visible. Oh, no, maybe it does need to be on the whole thing, actually. I think I just need to balance it. I think that, like, more shows should also do Halloween specials.
There's a stage play based off a novel.
Yeah? Yeah? What is wrong with this guy today? What is wrong with him? Hello? He doesn't know how to talk anymore. He's this diva. He doesn't want to. He's like, not until I get paid, motherfucker. I can't believe the nerve of this guy. It's his tiny eyes, you can only see so much text. I'll save.
God, please!
Save.
Also, your message that Zebat refused to speak, he's sleepy. It's got me thinking about, Dr. Zaius.
Thank you!
Oh, 10 for Zebat only. Oh, there you go, Zebat. Zebat, are you gonna say thank you, Zebat? Are you gonna say... You gonna...
Thank you.
Yeah, he's so thankful. Well, you know, he's a little indecisive. Around the respirator. Could change the opacity of this, like, 50. There must be someone you confused me for if I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. Remember Neil Ciceriga? What a guy! You say that like he's dead. he's so alive. Unless something changed in the last couple of hours. I want to listen to metal. Keep thinking Homer really is the most consistent source of laughs. He's funny. He's a funny guy. He released a new video recently, little Googie Gag Halloween video. Ooh! That sounds nice. I'm always happy that he's doing stuff, even if it's not always the kind of stuff that I'm, like, particularly interested in. Because he's just making so much stuff, you know? Everybody wants to everywhere. Can you feel the groove? Gotta go, be back later. Bye, Pat! I like that glorp leave emote. I should probably take a pee break soon. Oh, would you look at that? 2 minutes until our next ad reel. So perfect timing, and I did the little soul leaving. So we have that. What expression will I do next? Just to think about. The pout? The pout's kind of complicated. We'll do the heart eyes, because they're pretty simple. Everybody wants it everywhere. Wanna make you move. Can you feel the groove? Okay, so this, select for movement. We're gonna put this. New folder. Heart I L. Chihuahua. Chihuahua. It'll probably be above the highlights, I think. We're gonna move that in here. Right here. And then we'll just do a little bit of work on that for like making the heart all wet and bouncy. And then with the blush, usually I like to separate the blush. But in this case, since it's kind of an all-over blush, it don't matter that much. This needs to go here. And then also here. That's always a very different sort of look when it's underneath the eyes. All right, break time. I'll be back in a second, okay? Yeah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, Raiders. Hi. Sorry, I was taking a little bit of an ad break. Welcome on in, Rose Claws and Raiders. If you don't know me, I am Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging and has silly side adventures on the weekend. Welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Rose, if you have to head out and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so. Thank you so much for bringing in your little crew of raiders. We'll take good care of them. I promise I don't bite. Maybe I bite a little bit. All right, what were we doing? Where was I? Y'all, I got up from my seat and I was just hit with so much EP. It's just like, oh, just like a wave of like, oh, I want to go take a nap. You just beat Hatman Shadow Ward. That game sucked. It was awesome. Oh, I see. A fellow streamer with good taste. I love bad games. I love bad games. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to know more about it. I just, you know, I'm a glutton for just truly awful media. But thank you so much for the raid. It makes me happy. I'm sorry that I was gone for ads. All right, how am I gonna set up? I'm gonna have to manually mesh this. It was awesome. 50% of the narration was disabled by default in the settings. Let's fucking go! Let's go. My problem usually is that the games are lit so poorly that nobody can see them on OBS. Because I play GameCube games, and so when they're captured, they're usually captured really dark with my cables, and then they're just like not lit very well to begin with. So it's just like, sorry guys, if you can't see anything, it's because it's not lit well. Oh, I love it. I love it though. For the real BZ heads, I am curious. I'm wondering if people have differing opinions on what is like truly the worst game that I have played on stream. Is it Gollum? It might be Gollum. Gollum was really, really fucking bad. But at least with Gollum, I could see what I was doing and where I was going. I think Casper, which we just played, was pretty bad, but it did not compare to Shrek 2 levels of bad. Not Shrek 2, sorry, it was just regular Shrek. Shrek 2 is a good game, or so I've heard. We have not played it yet. But Shrek 1 for the GameCube was truly awful, and I couldn't see. Shark Tale was kind of like, I don't know, I might have to disagree with you on Shark Tale. Shark Tale was kind of a sleeper hit. That game has like a cult following. And like, I know that bad games have cult followings, but like, I don't know. Shark Tale was lit well enough that I could see. That movie does? The game did too, because when I posted the VOD on YouTube, I had people giving me suggestions in the comments on how to play the game better, which was insane to me because I played the whole game in one VOD, and people were trying to offer me suggestions on how to play the game. That game lose like 20 seconds of car wash forever. That's the payment for being able to see where I'm going. I think. I could see where I was going. And also there were rhythm game segments. That's fucking crazy for Shark Tale and Nintendo GameCube. Maybe it's my rose-colored glasses, like sort of my view is kind of colored by I'm romanticizing the past, but I've definitely had it. I would play Shark Tale again before I would play Shrek again. Shrek for me is literally like the gag of me, like for any kind of like subathon thing, I'm gonna say at like 1,000 subs or whatever, 10 million subs, I'll play Shrek again. Cause like I legitimately don't ever want to touch that game again. And it's like, if you gave me $1 million, I would play it again. Respect it deeply, honestly. Someone's gotta be out there for the shit-ass license game the way you're out for Shadow the Hedgehog. That's me. That's my food of choice, my junk food of choice is the shit-ass, shovelware. I like to call them triple B games instead of triple A games. They're bargain bin budget. The kind of games that you buy for $5 out of a big sort of pile at the Walmart. We have to do that. Bringing back the GameCube Rocket Power game next. That game whips. That sounds like it whips. That sounds awesome. I bet you the soundtrack for that is just fucking great. This is a crazy song. This song is on so many Halloween playlists, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, but it's not a Halloween song. It's not a Halloween song. I don't have a problem with it, but it's not a Halloween song to me. This song doesn't hold the same power it did when it first came out. Have you played Simpsons Hit and Run or Skateboard? I have played Simpsons Hit and Run. I've never played it on stream, but I have played it, and it's a very fun game. There's one skateboard game that I've like had my eyes on a little bit. I'm blanking on the name of it though. It's but there was a Disney branded skateboarding game. And I just find it crazy. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. This shit is so me-core. I don't know. It's so me. Give me an image of this video game, please. Oh, the images are always so small. This doesn't show me anything about the game, but you do get to look at the beautiful art. It's, you know, you can skateboard as, maybe there's an ad. Yo! Where is... Let's see if we can find, like, long play of it. This is the good stuff. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Give me the, like, commercial for this thing. Yeah, show me the intro. I'm a little scared, but this video is from 11 years ago, so... Whoa. Wow. This quality. Toys for Bob? Holy shit. That's a reputable name. Where's the game? These are people. I don't want to see the children. I want to see the game. I'm sorry, I can't actually skip over the song. Oh, this music. What? Where? Oh, it was like the music. Okay. Show me the game. I've heard enough. Show me the game. Yes! Let's go! Yes! Wait, Woody! Fuck it up! Yeah! Let's go! I love these old skateboarding games. They're so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. It just says, it feels like everything to me. It feels like everything. Incredible. I want to play it very badly. I want to play it. I want to play it. I don't know where I would get it. I don't know. Oh, who's this scary man in the corner? I'm clicking off of this. I don't like that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try doing this on one deformer with blend shapes. Okay. You know what? Actually, this should be L1. And then L2, I want to do the same thing, but on a smaller scale. So bring this in. A little bigger. Oh, I messed up. Okay, there we go. That. Alright, this is gonna be a very bouncy little heart. So we'll make this one heart eye on. And so for the expression, we'll set that. So that's on. Make this as small as possible. 0.1. And then bring the opacity down so then it's not visible. So they'll pop on like, whoop, like that. Okay, so the hard eyes one. The right eye is the same. I'm just gonna delete that. And then for the blush, I'll set this to, like thinking about it. Let me see, what's the mesh on this? It's bad! Heart blush on. Oh no, no, you and me party together. Okay, so we have that. Let's say by like 8, yeah. Okay, we have this. I will just have it turn on with an opacity toggle. So this will come on and this will come on with it. Ignore what's happening around the mouth. I'm gonna do the mask in a different way. So for now, it'll just be a weird patch, but I'll fix it. And what I kind of want to do here, I'll do it for this one too, for this blush. They're kind of similar. I think they might actually be like the same at just like different levels. If I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Just let me feel how it feels. No, it doesn't hurt me. It's you and me. Make a deal with God. I get him to swap our places. You running up that road, be running up that hill, running up that building. I actually think I want this to be a blend shape now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Copy that and then take the you. It's you and me. You and me won't be unhappy and oh. Get him to swap our places. I'm wondering if maybe I just need to move this eyelid below the blush. If that's gonna mess anything up, though. It's you and me. It's you and me. Won't be unhappy. And oh, come on, baby. Come on, darling. Moment from you now. Come on, darling. We could deal with God and get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, running up that hill, no problem. Get him to swap our places, running up that road, no problem. Okay, so I think what the problem is here is not with the blush, it's more with the heart blush. It looks a little bit weird. No problem. So I think I'm gonna make this one a blend shape. No problem. Delete that one. Take this one. Fix the name of it. And now with these eyelids. Also set it here. I think could go a little bit darker. Oh, I think that for this, though, it shouldn't have a blend shape. Okay, maybe I'll do a little bit of something on this one. But, like, really, really small. Like that? That's too much, even. Should be, like, 98. Yeah, sleigh bells ringing. Okay. That's all the blush stuff. My brain feels like an egg on a hot sidewalk right now, scrambled. Ooh, baby. I could at least set the angry pupils. The mouth, there's like an angry mouth, and I don't know how I'm gonna rig that yet. But I can at the very least set up the pupils. So actually, let's do a thing here. We'll say main pupil L on. And we'll do main pupil. Set that. And when I'm turning it off, boop. Or you know what? Let's make it small too. Point 1. I'm still standing. Whoop. Okay, that's our main pupil. So that will turn off. This pupil needs to go here. And that will go... Should go underneath the highlights and stuff. So... like, hereabouts, maybe? Oh, this is the right eye. I'll put it here for now. I don't know if I'm gonna want to have all of these highlights going with the angry face, but we'll see. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. I need more water. I think I'm just tired because I'm, like, dehydrated. I'm gonna make a new parameter here for the angry brows so I don't forget. Piggy dippin'! Piggy dippin'! Aw, thank you, Callum, for taking care of me. Thank you, thank you. Okay. It ain't no lie. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through all of the expression stuff today. I don't even think I'm gonna touch the crying one. Just because there's so much of it that I'm like, I don't know. I think for the angry pupil, I don't know, maybe I'll make it like, do I want it to be separate or do I want it to be rigged the same? I'll make separate ones. After heart, we'll do the angry one. Okay, so we'll do angry pupil dilate. See you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Is this a Squidward AI cover? No. This is Patrick. No. That doesn't sound like Squidward to me. Squidwart. I'm lying, Triton. I lied to you. I don't fuck with AI covers. Unless they're like alien fucked up little alien shit, I don't really like that's sort of the extent of where I'm like cool with it, because at least with the like alien stuff, you could be doing that just like with like weird filters and shit. Like you don't have to be doing AI to make weird little alien voices. But when like other people's like voice talent is being used like that, I'm like, oh, it's ethically dubious, and I don't like burning down the rainforest. The closest they got me was that one Plankton cover of Pink Pony Club. That one was pretty good, but at the same time, I was like, this would go harder if the guy who voiced Plankton actually just sang it, I think. Yeah, like through processing. Yeah. I think a lot of those alien covers are just done with AI. Just like sort of like knowing just kind of the state of the internet and just like the general population of Zoomers. Considering the fact that they can't even write like 2 sentences without, you know, using an AI generated chat GPT or whatever. I've never used chat GPT and I'm proud. And I'm sorry that makes me a boomer, but I still don't even talk to my iPhone, so that's, I don't know what you expected. You look like a fool to me. I was a little bit on the side of like, I don't really care if you're using it to rizz up characters, like, for fun. You're like, oh, I'm using it to like, to rizz up, Spock. I don't know. I can't think of a character. I'm like, okay. You're not hurting anybody by doing that. But then I was like, oh, actually, you're like really hurting the rainforest. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, the like the water that it uses is kind of crazy. And I'm like, maybe don't. Maybe just like take longer showers. That's why it's a better use of the water, I think. Me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into. No, no, no. You have it shit and won't help you and just end up using it as something you can bully. What do you mean, your phone? Talking to your phone, you're like, you're not giving me the information I need, idiot. I thought you were like a supercomputer. We sent people to the moon on less. I think about that constantly. I have not heard the punk cover of Gary Come Home. That sounds fantastic. I don't know. Does anybody else think about that constantly? Just sort of like the state of technology today, and just like, it's like, yeah, we sent people to the moon with less. And I'm like, I can't not think about that. Oh, fucking Epicard! Can't shout at my phone because people look at me weird. Not me, I get it. I'm one of those people who's truly like, I want my technology dumb. I don't want my phone talking to me. I don't want my computer talking to me. I don't want an iPad in my fridge. I like my appliances old as fuck and fixable with my own two hands, my own two hooves. I want to go, what do you mean you feel on the floor and you can't open up the UI app, bitch? It's this thing. I hate extra apps. I don't want your goddamn app. I don't want your fucking app. I've never wanted your fucking app. If you're gonna take me to if you're gonna take me to the app store because I want to look at like a funny little link that my friend sent me, I see red. I'm like, genuinely, it pisses me the hell off. Yelp, I'll fucking get you. Yelp has no fucking right. Yelp has no right. The other ones at least can like call themselves social media websites or whatever. Yelp has no reason to be doing that. Motherfucker will download random spamware games for fucking nothing. One of my hobbies, when I'm really bored, is just like downloading, just sort of like ad riddled games on my iPad and playing them in airplane mode. And they're like, you can pay $6 to get rid of ads, and I'm like, I don't need to pay $6. I'll just play in airplane mode, idiot. Dumbass, are you stupid? Aw, $6 to remove ads. I already did it, dummy. Sometimes you can find like a gem that's like genuinely like a good ass game that I'm like, yeah, actually, I will give you money because I want to support whatever the hell is going on here. Because I understand that sort of the app economy on iPhones, at least, is sort of, you know, like producing only one kind of species of animal. You know, they all feed on each other. Like iPhone games are kind of like a multi-level marketing scheme where they're all just sort of like making money running ads on other people's games. The whole economy of it is just the same. You're just seeing the same ads for the same games, you know? And I'm like, how do you guys make money? You're all just sort of paying each other. And I'm like, it's gotta be a multi-level marketing scheme. But like once every like 3 years, I'll find one game that I'm like, oh, this is kind of a good game. It's kind of a good game, and I'll give them money because it's kind of a good game. And I'm like, okay, you know, you're doing something here. I'm gonna make you bend and break. Breath, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. These words to make things right, but if the wrongs that make the words come to life. Rich people are just trading money via ads. I truly feel bad for people who like went to school for like advertising. Cause there was a point in my life where I thought that advertising was like a somewhat respectable avenue to pursue as like you know, like part of just sort of the world at large. You know, ads are like built into everything that we do. I don't know. I've thought a lot of things where high schoolers don't realize are bad about the world, but now I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, if you make ads and are like in control of the ads I get to see, I don't want to be friends with you. Like, I think there shouldn't be ads. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't want to see them. I don't know what good they bring to the world. It's like the thing of like, you know, I think they're worse than mosquitoes. Because at least with mosquitoes, they do actually fill like an ecological niche that and like bring value to sort of the world around them. I don't think ads do that anymore. In hotel rooms. Oh, I need to turn this off. Me out of my mind. We're getting you into the mood. One night, yeah, one more time. I made this smaller, but I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, I kind of just want it to be that. Mm, I'll test it out and I'll see it. The way that I want this to come on is like I want it to. No, I think I do want this to be a translucency thing only. So then this one will turn on. Angry pupils. I want it to be like a little bit wider. So a little bit wider. We'll center it more this way. Kind of like they're contracting in, and then this will fade. I think the motion will sell it. What do you mean I can't order these fake nails in a quantity of less than 100 pieces? It's crazy. I mean, like, well, a lot of people are buying those fake nails, all, like, as, so they can make their own. But I've also had trouble buying press-ons in just, like, 1 cent for, like, a reasonable price. But part of that for me is also that I like a weird shape of nail. I like a stiletto nail. And sort of the popular one, people really like almond-shaped nails. I don't fuck with almond-shaped nails. I want them sharp. I want sharp nails. You're trying to, well, that's what's going on. Yeah, getting the really sharp ones can be kind of a pain in the butt. But if you're looking for specifically just like press-on ones, it might help you just to search press-on. A brand that I've used in the past, the one that I used to get from CVS, was called Kiss, Kiss. But like I said, they don't have as many stiletto-shaped nails as much. Looking like an Arab ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, mamma mia. Here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Let's do a little bit of tear rigging, maybe. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Blue since the day we parted. Oh, I don't need the right side ones. Are they the same left and right? They're a little bit different. Or at least the, like, falling tier is different. Part of the problem is you're trying to get them pre-painted so you don't also have to buy polish. Yes. I forget what the word is for that. Yeah. If you search like nail set, you might have an easier time. Cause that means like you, but then the thing is with the nail sets as well is that they always have to come with like all the different sizes in them. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I agree with you, Gore. This is like an issue that I've run into as well because I wish that I could just kind of have sharp nails, and have it be accessible, and just handle it all on my own at home. But it's not the easiest world to navigate the nail beauty sphere. So I've also run into this issue, and I wish I knew more secrets. Down into my shadow. My emo era. I love Soul Eater. You in your dreams, yeah, baby. Go away. Tear the night apart. Nothing we can do like Paper Moon. Not that I know the lyrics in Japanese either, but my brain is like, it wants to sing the Japanese, and this is in English. All right, Tear Wobble. This is what I wanted. I forgot to set these up with X and Y. Very blue. Do you have someone you could call in a favor from to get them done professionally, but you'd be stuck with them for a few days? Not necessarily. Unless you want to call in 2 favors. Or get yourself a bottle of 100% acetone. And a 30-minute YouTube video. Or like some Everclear. What are we talking about? We're talking about removing nails. I don't actually know. No, because it's acetone. It's not ethanol that removes nail polish. You can use acetone to cut wine bottles too. You can also use the acetone to remove the faces off of doll customs. So there's that. You know what, actually, let's take this back. The nails you ordered with came with sticky tabs, but they're kind of thick, so you might peel them off and switch to nail glue. I've never used the sticky tabs. I imagine they're a lot more useful if you like intend to try and keep the nails. You know? Nail glue, it's kind of like they're gonna be in a state where they're not really gonna keep in the way that is gonna be it's not gonna be as nice, you know? I'm not liking how this is looking. I liked the X movement, but the Y movement I'm not liking. So I think I'm gonna do my typical thing, which is move it up and bring it in a little bit. You know what? Let's see if I can't move this a little bit more naturally too. I forgot to set a keyframe. There we go. No, that's not quite it. Is it? Is it? No. Bring this down. I think I ruined it. Hmm. Okay, I like that. Let's just do that. That's good too. A little wobble wobble. That's all I want. I just want it to wobble. Yuzuko Betty Bye? Yuzu, good night, Yuzu. Get some rest, Yuzu. I'm so excited, guys. I'm gonna get to see Yuzu soon. I'm gonna get to see Yuzu. Gonna get to see Yuzu soon. I'm excited. How many? Is it? I guess it's a week away. A week away. Gosh, only a week away. Seeing Super Yuzu. Wow. And welcome to the jam. If you wanna jam. Hey, nice. It's gonna be so awesome and so cool. Oh. We're gonna take it into overtime. Ads time again. No, this can't be happening. No. Okay, we got that. I think I'm just gonna do the physics on that last little tear glob. And then we'll do some dolls. We'll do the dolls. We haven't done those in a long ass time, and I'm excited to. Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. Space Jam, alright. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. We gotta take it into overtime. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Okay, we got that. Tears L. Tier L3XY. L3X. Okay. Do this. A little bit of X movement. And then Y movement, we go up a little. Then in. And then down. Hide that. Feels too big. Ads almost over. And I'm almost done doing what I'm doing with this. Okay. I think I'm gonna put these back into the crying temporary folder. And I'll finish the rest of those expressions on my own time. What I am going to do here is I'm gonna mark the colors of this. So we'll do yellow for both of these, and that they're partially done. We're gonna save, and we're gonna open up the framed. We could do a couple framed actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, there's bugs. Trigger warning for bugs. There's bugs. I'm trying to think about a movie that could be about bugs. The bugs. The Fly? I mean, The Fly's pretty old. Could it be The Fly? Well, this doesn't. The guy in The Fly doesn't give a shit about bugs. The fly is an accidental thing. I'm just gonna search bug. There's a clown! What is this movie about? There's a woman, and she's wearing pink. A little pink skirt and a cardigan. She seems to be in what I would say is probably like a teacher's... Like a teacher's room or whatever. There's a lady, there's a clown. This looks like an A24 film. I'm in agreement. It could be a nursing home. This looks like a break room for working people. It's like 2000s budget. No, they don't got straight to DVD movies on here. There's a child who likes space. And he's taking medicine. Babadook. That would be crazy. Yo! Oh my god! Babadook. I don't know anything about the Babadook, honestly. There he is! That's the guy! That's him! That's Mr. Babadook! You did it! You did it! I want to do a couple framed, because I haven't been doing it. This is... Weekend at Bernie's. No, we don't have Weekend at Bernie's on here? Baywatch. Castaway. What is this? What is this? Jaws 2. Yeah! Yeah! She's cracked. She's cracked. I was like, this feels like exactly the right era for Jaws, but I know it's not Jaws. Jaws 2. That's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I've never even seen this movie. Oceans. Oceans 13. I can't talk to you. Okay. Don't look, Sharkmantha. I have no idea. The Shining? I don't think it's The Shining. You know what? I'm gonna guess it anyways. He's so mad. He's yelling at me! Sir, stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me, sir! He's so mad. He's so mad. Insidious? I don't know. I'm not... RoboCop. It's not RoboCop. But just this visual setup makes me think of RoboCop. That looks like Michael Fassbender but not Michael Fassbender. Am I making sense? The Insider. Remember when RoboCop shot that dude in the dick? Yeah. Murphy. RoboCop. My fucking scroll wheel, dude. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Brazil. No, Blazing Saddles? I love that movie. This is not gonna be anything I know. This is not gonna be anything I know. LA Confidential, it wasn't happening, baby. It was not happening. I'm speeding through these. Holy shit. This is like in Clone High when JFK went to the prom with all the Bronte sisters. Is that Meryl Streep? That looks like Meryl Streep. That's a deer. What's this movie about? Bachelorette? No. Twilight. Yeah. That is, I'm fucking crazy, dude. I'm crazy. That was Meryl Streep. I'm insane. She's so pretty. She's really young in this. I have no idea what the hell this is, though. What the hell is this? Is that fucking David Spade? Not David Spade. What's his name? Christopher Walken? Without any wrinkles? What the hell's happening? Is that Christopher Walken without his wrinkles? I don't like him. I don't like him without his wrinkles. What the hell? That's so weird. The Deer Hunter. You know, it sure seems that way. I should have just searched deer. I think I would have gotten there. The Pride and Prejudice. It's not, but you know. Ooh, okay. Okay. The Omen? Shit! Nice! That was good! Oh, he's scared. This baby's got a great face. Stares at you. Don't quirk your eyebrow at me and look in the camera. This looks like an awesome movie. Never seen it. Oh, I think I did this one. I don't even remember what it was, though. The Bourne Supremacy? I don't care. I'm speeding through these. Who is this? Remains of the Day. Okay. Well, enough of that. We're doing the Wordle now. Or you know what? Before we do the Wordle, let's do, where is it? Episode. We'll do the... What's the show about the kids and they're in a bad family situation? No, this is animated. This is animated. I can smell it. It's like kind of like stylistically, like it got a lot of attention and acclaim. This is animated. I can smell it. I think it is. It looks like it is. In the details of this, it looks like in the Netflix animated series with the tall children. Wendell. No, maybe Wendell and Wild. No, it was different. It was a different one. Not the goth black girl. No. Because it would look more like Stop Mo if it was that. Also, that's a movie. That's not a TV. No, was it a TV show? That was a movie. This is a TV show. I'm thinking about, it was like a bunch of like, I think they might have been like foster children. I don't know. I'm going crazy. It was a Netflix show. I think they were like foster children or something. They were in a bad family situation. And one of the kids was like really tall and like weirdly shaped. I think maybe they were ginger. I don't know. It might not, it's not animated. This screenshot, I don't know if it's just sort of the way the angles or the color design or what. It looks animated to me. I don't know what the fuck this is actually. I'm totally off. Stop scrolling down on me. This is nothing that I've ever seen. Get me out of here. My fucking scroll wheel is killing me. What are you? Need this website to stop scrolling. Is this Scream Queens? If you say so. It's not on here. How to Get Away with Murder. There you go. I wanna give me an easy one. This is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That is Salem's tail peeking out of a bag. This is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's so easy. On site. I know exactly what this is. I love that ugly ass puppet with all of my heart. I love him. I love him. I love him. Look at him. I love him so much. The reboot was like genuinely crazy for making him like a handsome human man. Like, what are you talking about? This was the best part of the show. You're crazy. You're crazy. I don't think it's gonna be any better than that, but I wanna do one. No, not that one. I wanna. Ooh, okay. What are you? Kung Fu Panda. Legends of Awesomeness. No? Okay, not that. I see how it is. Oh, it's explosions? MASH. I got no idea. No, I thought this was gonna be cool because the first shot was cool, but it's not that cool. Well, I'm doing the Wordle now. Anime. It's not anime. Let's, you know what? Polar. Okay, they hate me. Shaft. They fucking hate me, dude. What am I supposed to do? What artist is too many letters? We've got so few letters that we can work with here. I'm like, I think the A has to be like the second letter. Because I don't think that you can really combine any of these letters into like two consonants at the front. Kafka. I don't think that counts on here. Caddy? I like that. And it's a pretty good word. I think it does have to be a Y at the end. I'm like, you know what I like? Let's do wacky. Okay. Body. Okay, that's a crazy word. That's a crazy word. That's a wild one. I'm kind of a little bit impressed that I got there myself. Once I had like the W, I was like, okay.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Shrek. It's good to see you. Let's do also hi Bio Monster. Sorry I didn't say hi. I was in the brain zone. We'll do connections. As in body audi. You know it. What the hell is this? I don't care. Okay. Oh my god. Shazam. Abracadabra. Magic words, please. Presto. These are the magic words. What the fuck do you mean? No! Those are the magic words. I guess thank you is also, I mean, kind of, you guys are wrong. You guys were wrong. It wasn't even that. Please was one of those ones. It's gotta be please, thank you, presto, and abracadabra. It's not Shazam. Shazam, Pandora, Audible. I don't know, Tidal? Is that something? Audio apps. To signify, to suggest, to mean, to spell, out, hold, have, to hold, to have, to love, to cherish. That's what they say when you get married. Marriage. Fall fun. Oh my god. What do you do in the fall for fun? Pumpkin. No pumpkin? This way. Pumpkins. Pumpkins. I was like, no pumpkins? How about like costumes? No costumes? No candy? No leaves? I wanted to spell slurp so bad. I got like nothing in my brain right now. I don't know. Cougars. I can't spell cougars. There's not enough room. Maze? Oh, that does make sense. Like a corn maze? Yeah, how about like a hay ride? Can we do a hay ride? Yeah, hay ride. Hay rides. Apples? The apple orchard? The apple orchard? That's quite literally today's connections, the the strands is the apple orchard. What else is there? Nodders. Oh, I wanted to spell gourd. Can you reuse letters? No. Sadly. Huh. Odds. I can't think of anything. What else do people do at the apple orchard? Cider? I hardly know her. Nuts? Donuts. Apple cider donuts. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Donuts. Oh, donuts. Apple cider donuts are so good. Voulez-vous? Voulez-vous? I'm shocked. Gasp. Material for a mason? A brick. Dyes and stuff. Is it henna? I don't. Deer on a crossing sign? Gosh. Okay. Tagged with an at on. Oh, I don't know what they mean by that. Shown? Tubular noodles? Penne. Backside rear. Other stone. Okay, that I feel like I could have done better on that, but I'm off my game. I haven't really been playing in a while. I think I'm just gonna do the Pokedoku. And then the Bandle. Or, you know what? We'll do the Narutotal first. We'll do the Narutotal first. The eye. That's Kankuro. Oh, pumpkin bread donuts? Why would they do that? I hardly know her donuts. Okay. Oh, God. This one sucks. Oh. Unova, first an evolution line. Fucking Pawniard. No, that's a dark type. Well, I could do any dark type Pokemon. So let's do Pawniard. And then we'll do Bisharp. And then it's not a Unova Pokemon, the final evolution is the thing, but we can do final evolution dark. King Gambit. Dark first in evolution line, Houndour. Middle evolution, dark type. All the ones that are coming to my mind are like dual type. Ooh, Dano is a great one. No, it's not. It's not Dano, it's the other one. Is it like Zweilous? Zweilous. Middle, let's see. All right. Unova Final Evolution. Oh, how about like it's not Floette, it's not Flabebe, it's like Florges. That's not the right generation! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Okay, fine, we'll do this. No, it's not even dual type, is it? Fuck! Dual type on the first evolution is kind of crazy. I guess you could go with, like, Pidgey. Alright. I failed because I didn't know it was Gallows. Oh, hey! Look at that! Scrafty. I love Scrafty. I was gonna say superior. I was gonna say superior. I thought I was being smart, but then I wasn't smart. Bandle time. Ooh, it's a Halloween song. It's a Halloween song, everybody. Get your ears ready. It's a Halloween song. 1984, 281 million views, Easy Par 2. This is not Thriller. That's not Thriller. That couldn't be Thriller, right? No. I know this song from a different thing. I don't think this is a Halloween song, but it's not. What is? I've heard this song. Who is it though? I don't know. It does just sound like You Spin Me Right Round, but that's not what it is, because that's not a Halloween song. It, in what world is that a Halloween song? Where are my aliens? Where are my aliens? There are no alien. Where are they? I come here for my aliens and they don't even deliver sometimes. What is the song that I'm thinking of that I was singing? What was that? It was like is it? Oh, it's Two of Hearts. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking of. Not the jaw heart practice at the end of the stream. Oh, okay. Well, we'll enjoy our song and then I'll let me hydrate first. This is what I was thinking it was. Even though this isn't a Halloween song either. This is Two of Hearts by Stacy Q. It's a song my parents really liked. I really hit my teeth on that. Ticklish. This song's pretty good. It's a great song. It's on my disco playlist, my boogie playlist. All right, I got my jar heart practice in. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid. I got a little bit of some stuff to take care of, so I gotta end a little bit earlier than I would normally want to end. But it was a good work day nonetheless. I got a lot done right before stream, so I think I kind of pushed myself a little bit more than normal. Who's online? A lot of people are online right now. Let's go and raid somebody who's doing art as well. We recently raided SV, but SV is doing some art now. So let's go over and say hi and show them a little bit of support. You have an explanation for You Spin Me Right Round? Oh, as to why it's labeled as a Halloween song? Sure. Was it in like a Halloween movie? It was using the DLC of a horror game? Alright, that just pisses me off. We'll go raid. Thank you all so much for keeping me company as I got some work done today. I hope you were productive as well. Our raid message, as always. Apple Parade. Apple Parade! Alright. Thank you. Please take care of yourselves. Have some good food on my behalf. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you're stretching. You stretch your wrists. You stretch your body. Take care of your mortal form. And happy Halloween. Oh, wait. I'm gonna see you one more time before Halloween. I'm gonna see you Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday doing more rigging work. Unless I think it's an extra fun to do. We'll see. Maybe I'll think it's an extra fun to do because it's Halloween. But we'll see. Thank you either way. And oh yeah, before I forget, you better stay sexy out there, okay? You better stay sexy out there. You better. Goodbye. Bonk.